Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Craig Stern with another episode of Sinister Playthroughs. We return once again, after a bit of a time away, to Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones. Now, you might be wondering what exactly happened, because it's been a while since the last episode. Long story short, I was in the middle of playing the next chapter that we're going to play right now, when my then roommate, he's no longer my roommate, but he was at the time, accidentally set off the circuit breaker, causing our apartment to lose power. I had already auto-saved over my previous save, and of course everything I had recorded and everything I had done was lost, and there was no way for me to go back to the beginning of the battle and re-record. So I had to go back to a much, much earlier save, like 5 chapters or 6 chapters before, and play through again. So I tried to get to basically the spot I was at before, but, Fire Emblem being Fire Emblem, the characters are at somewhat different places because of the randomization of their level up stuff. And also I think I might have gotten some of them to higher levels than they were before, but overall, pretty similar. And I've finally just now gotten up the will to plunge ahead with this series. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play us some Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones. Chapter 13, Fluorspar's Oath. Alright folks, so if we want to resupply, we're going to have to go through this mouth doog here. Although, we do have a shop. Let's see if we can maybe sell this white gem that we got off of Larachel. Cha-ching. I believe I stocked up on various... Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to do that. I think I stocked up on all the really basic stuff that I want. Where's Artur? There he is. Artur's doing okay. Oh, you know what? Let me, instead of going to this store, let's manage items. We need to give this short bow to the supply, blah, blah, blah. Maybe take... What do we have here? We have a lightning. Okay, that's good. That works just fine. And let's see. Franz, actually, pretty much all of his weapons are in kind of poor shape. Let's see if we can swap out some stuff here. Let's give this Iron Lance and see what we can take from supply. That's good. Ross is doing okay. Calm could probably use another sword. Let's see if we can take a sword for him here. Tana doesn't need to have that hand axe, I'll tell you that right now. So let's give that to supply. See if we can get her a new Iron Lance. There we go. She can't use that spear, actually, so let's give that as well. And I don't know, what should we take for Tana? How about this? Might as well have someone use that up, right? How's Naomi doing? She's doing okay. Ephraim, he's fine. He has constant access to the caravan, so I'm not concerned about him. Natasha's doing fine. Amelia could use another lance. Cormag's he's doing fine. Cormag is a beast, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned this in previous videos, but holy cow, he does a lot of damage. Really good guy. Larachel, she's doing fine. Not using her, not using him, not using him. Ewan! Actually, wait a minute. I decided, folks, that I'm not going to use Marissa. I just don't want to. I realize there are other characters that are way better than she is that I can use. Ewan, on the other hand, I might want to use, because, as you can see, he's higher level than... He's much higher level than he normally starts out. I used him quite a bit in the arena, so he's actually pretty close. He'll I'm sure he'll be promoted after this next battle. He I will probably use. I think there's a pretty good chance of that. So let's go ahead and save state here. And move on to Za'al Bul Marsh. Ephraim leads the group to Za'al Bul Marsh in search of the missing mirror. They learned from soldiers and villagers that Mir had been captured by General Selena, one of Grotto's commanders. She was last seen heading east. To regain their companion, the group will now be forced to fight. Ephraim steels his heart to the reality that he must face Selena. Chapter 13, Fluorspar's Oath. Flap, flap, flap. La 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 la. So this is a dragonstone. The description was accurate. It looks like an ordinary gemstone. If only His Majesty hadn't ordered me to bring this to the capital immediately. I've heard reports that Prince Ephraim and a Freelian army have landed nearby. If I didn't have those blasted restrictive orders, I could... return it? What? The stone. Please, return it to me. You're... Return the stone to me. Please, I'll do anything. Why do you want the stone? Who are you? You're not from Grotto, that's for sure. Without the stone, Please, give it back to me. Answer my questions! My name is Mir. I come from Darkling Woods. I was betrayed and my stone was taken from me. I was imprisoned, caged, to be transported somewhere. Prince Ephraim came to my rescue. I've been traveling in his care ever since. You're with Ephraim? I can't let you leave. Maybe I should take you back to the capital with me. Wait, you're from Grotto? Tell me, has anyone around you... Have you noticed any changes in the people around you recently? Changes? What do you mean by that? Anyone near you? Has anyone been transformed, either in spirit or demeanor? Does anyone act in such a way as to appear a different person altogether? How could you know? The darkness is to blame. I've come here to stop it. You will tell me more. If I find you are lying, I will punish you. Do you understand? Yes. Are you ready? I will tell you everything I know. I see. Mir, I think I understand everything you've told me. Good. But I cannot believe it. How can I allow myself to believe it? If it's true, then His Majesty is already... Dame Selena. What's that? It is a fluorspar. His Majesty presented it to me when I was promoted to General. This gemstone is proof of my commission. It's one of Grotto's treasures. I received it years ago, but I remember that day like it was yesterday. His Majesty smiled so kindly. His voice was filled with dignity and affection. Dame Selena, you love your Emperor, don't you? What are you? I can see it. Dame Selena, I can see how much you treasure. His Majesty is most compassionate. You see, I'm a commoner. I was raised in a desolate, impoverished village. My family couldn't afford our taxes. No one could. We were desperate. Some of us considered horrible things to make enough money to survive winter. Then supplies began to arrive. We were told they came from the Emperor himself. He sent them to us, a poor frontier town who couldn't even afford to pay taxes. Neighboring kingdoms must have thought the Emperor mad, I can only guess. But His Majesty did not care about his standing among kings. He cared for his people. He saved us. That spring I went to the capital and became a soldier, then a knight. I wanted to dedicate my life to the Emperor who had saved it. I felt I understood his dream. I felt I shared his vision. Dame Selena. Mere this wave of dark energy you spoke of. Can its evil really change a person that completely? Yes. All trace of this person would be consumed. Destroyed. How can the process be reversed? I'm sorry. That is impossible. I see. Dame Selena, enemy troops are heading this way. We await your orders. Understood. Tell the men we meet them head on. Mir, I release you. Return to Prince Ephraim's side. Dame Selena? I apologize, but I cannot return your Dragonstone to you. I vowed never again to fail in my duty to His Majesty. If you want the Dragonstone back, tell Ephraim he must defeat me. But that's... Go now! This place will soon run red! All troops to arms! For the glory of Grotto! Prince Ephraim, the Grotto troops are lining up to the fore. Their commander is a Grotto general. It's Selena Floorspar. Selena? I've heard she wields the power of the thunderstorm. That she uses its might to attack from afar, without mercy. Prince Ephraim, I urge you to exercise caution when faced with such magic. Okay, folks, so I don't know if you got the import of that last scene, but basically, I think what's happening, and I could be wrong, but my interpretation of that is that Selena is totally heartbroken by learning the truth about the Emperor, the fact that he's basically gone, never to come back, and she's decided to fight an unnecessary battle, and I don't know, I think she might be feeling a little suicidal. It's a pretty dark turn of events, but I think that's actually what's happening at this particular point in the story. So we actually can't take everyone that we would normally take. We only have 11 units to bring with us, and that is unfortunate, because I'd really like to take Ewan, but this is actually a pretty tough battle, so maybe I shouldn't. I definitely want to take Larichel, though. Who should I leave behind? As you can see, some of my characters are really high level right now, relative to where they were. Particularly Calm. You know what, I'm going to leave Calm out for now so I can bring Larichel. I think that's an okay choice. Otherwise, though, I am pretty happy with this makeup. Okay, let's check the map, arrange our guys, and get ready to boogie, as they say. I don't know who says that, but I guess someone must. Man, that is a lot of axe guys. And actually, Calm is our only sword wielder. No, that's not true. Franz wields swords. So we'll stick Franz there. And he's going to be taking on all these axe guys. But only if I axe him nicely. Ha ha ha. Oh god, I'm so sorry. That was a terrible joke. I should not have made that joke. Let's see. Alright, we're going to need one healer on each side. So let's go ahead and... This seems like an okay setup here. I can deal with that. Let me just make sure that Franz has a new sword to use, because it occurs to me that that iron sword is not in the best of shape. And maybe we'll give the Horse Slayer, because there aren't too many enemy cavaliers on this map. Maybe we will give him a, whoops. Let's go ahead and take another sword, just in case. Because there are a lot of enemy axe wielders on this map. And let's go to it, folks. So this is why we only get 11 characters, is because 2 of them show up and join us at the start of the battle. Prince Innes said they would be around here somewhere. Now where in the blazes is this Ephraim? From this distance, I can't tell which army is Frelia and which grotto. We'll have to move in closer if we're to sort this all out. Hmm? Oh, what an adorable girl. It's all right, come here. You're a bit young to be on your own. Did you get lost then? There's no reason to be afraid. This fellow's a bit scary to look at, but he's not so bad. Come now. But she is right, you know. If you keep looking so scared, you're likely to hurt my feelings. Please, little one, tell us your name. I am Mir. I wish to return to Ephraim's side. Ephraim? We're supposed to be guarding someone by that name. Can you help us find him? Yes, he's over there. Hey, hold on! Ephraim. Mir, you're safe. Thank goodness. Ephraim, I'm sorry. Mir. It's because I forced you to bring me with you. I didn't want to be a burden to you any longer. But all I've done is made you worry. I'm sorry. It's fine, Mir. I'm the one who should be sorry. I failed in my promise to watch over you. The battle's about to begin. I want you to move to the rear. Ephraim, those aren't bad people. I spoke to one and she listened. Alright, I'll do my best to persuade them to join us. So, I don't think you actually can persuade Selena to join you. I feel like this is a thing I've tried, and I'm pretty sure it just straight up doesn't work. Pretty sure. So we're gonna run these guys up here, because I don't feel like having to deal with these lance wielders just yet. These guys, meanwhile, are going to be a problem, so let's move our various people on out of the way. We have to be wary of these bowmen here. We do not want Tana or Cormag hanging out in range of those guys, for obvious reasons. Naomi, on the other hand, is a perfectly good candidate to hang out there in those woods. Loot also. And let's see. So we're going to have Franz hang out here. With an iron sword. And let's see. Tor, move you over there. Prime, move you over here. Larachel, hang out over here. And Amelia, why don't you hang out over here? Very good. We're just going to keep on moving over this way. Ordinarily, I like to split up my forces and advance from both sides at once, but for now, we're going to kind of shimmy on over this way. At least until Franz is done taking care of all those axe wielders. As you can see, those fighters have extremely poor chance to hit against Franz right now. Not only is Franz just straight up way better than them, like he has much higher speed, he's also on a forest, and he has a weapon advantage. It is just not a good situation for those axe wielders to be putting themselves in. Oh, and here's a bowman. going after Nami. Also, not a very good idea. %2 chance to hit on that hand axe. Can't say I'm entirely surprised that didn't work out for him. Oh dear. Fluorspar. His Majesty gave me this name. Therefore I... will try to hit you with lightning and miss. Yeah, Selena's having a bit of a crack up right now. So she gets 5 shots with this bolting spell, which can hit pretty much anywhere on the battlefield. Like, with very few exceptions. I'm actually kind of surprised she went for Nami with that, because Nami actually has pretty decent resistance. Ross. Ross is, in my opinion, a much more tempting target for that, but I suppose she figured Nami had fewer hit points. Like, who can she actually hit with this? Yeah, so Lute has ridiculous resistance, as does Artur. Amelia does not. Her resistance is pretty bad, but she also has a lot of hit points. And so does Ephraim. I think the AI was just like, well, this is the one character with relatively few hit points and not gigantic resistance, but even so, I think that was kind of a waste of a bolting. That's just my opinion. You are welcome to disagree with it, even though it would make you wrong. Okay, Ross, why don't you head on over here, buddy? We are going to need you to deal with these guys. So here comes... what's her name again? I've already forgotten her name. Tethys, there we go. So Tethys is a dancer. Her ability is, like, this is the only thing she can do. She can't attack. All she can do is do a sexy dance and make people want to move a second time. It is super bizarre, but really handy. So, Ross, we're just gonna stick you right over here. Whoops. And that was a fail, folks. And Natasha, you come hang out over here. Very good. So, I don't know if Selena's going to keep wasting boltings, but if she is, then it's to our advantage to let her, because we, alright, let's see, what does this guy have? Just an Iron Lance, but that could be problematic. So probably what we're going to want to do here, folks, is take out this fighter here, and then move left again. Wow, hit him with a 22% chance. What were the odds of that? The odds were 22%. Roughly 1 in 5. That is a question with a correct answer. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Franz can take a hit from this guy. And let's see, Tana, over here. Leave this group. How far can this guy move? Okay, Artur, you come over here. And Larachel, you will be with this group. Well, that worked out. Okay, Nami, why don't you head over here? You'll be with this group. And Lute, I'm just going to leave you over here to draw boltings and kill any archers that are stupid enough to try to attack you from across the river. Okay, I think that is a pretty good turn. Let's just do a quick save state and end the turn. Top 10 worst moves for these guys. Probably numbers like 1 through 8 would be attacking Ross. Did I say earlier that there weren't a lot of horsemen on this map? Because if I did, I was lying. There are a lot of horsemen on this map. Giving Franz a horse slayer would actually probably be really handy. So that actually isn't the dumbest move, because if it had hit, that would have dealt decent damage, but with the 17% chance to hit, and a 100% chance of getting hit with 2 19 damage fireballs in return, probably not the best move. Nice dodge there, loot. Selena now has only 3 boltings left. It's going to be a little while before the rest of our guys get back into range of bolting, so at least that will be the case if we play it smart. So we should be okay here. Alright, Tana, let's have you take out this guy here. Okay, that's not a very good level up, but strength is a thing that she needs more of, so I'm not going to complain. Larachel, do your healing thing. It occurs to me, Larachel might be like the only nobility in the Fire Emblem series that is a healer. Like, I cannot think of any other character that's of noble descent in these games that is given that sort of class. It's kind of an interesting thing to think about. Maybe not that interesting. I might be overplaying that a bit. I think it's a little interesting. Faux show. Alright, so we're pretty good to go here. So maybe move Artur over a little bit, in case I need him to finish anyone off. And let's see, what do these guys have? Iron Sword, Iron Sword. Okay. So, Ross, probably not going to use you again. Jarek. This guy is actually kind of awesome. He is a little bit of a badass, not gonna lie. He is probably... No, what am I talking about? Cormag. Cormag is our best choice here. Cormag isn't a little bit of a badass. Look at that. Look at that. They can't even deal damage to him. I'm sorry, did you just tickle me with your little sword? And now you're dead. That's what I like to imagine Cormag saying, because that was just straight up pathetic. That guy like did not even come close to damaging him. Oh, and now it's time for a sexy dance! Incidentally, I think it's kind of funny how they like play this sort of stereotypical Arabian-sounding music whenever she dances, but she's like a freaking redhead. Also, is it just me or does she have a bindi, like, in the middle of her forehead? Totally weird. Totally weird. I don't understand the Japanese sometimes. Oh, that was so cute. I'm gonna hit you with my sword. Oh no, I'm dead. That's what I like to imagine just happened there. Totally ridiculous. Alright, Jarek, you move over here. Namie, you move over here. Good, good, good. And, You know, Loot, I think you're doing a pretty good job over there. I'm just gonna have you hang out. Alright, Tana took a little hit there, but as usual, she is more than a match for the enemy presented against her. However, this is going to break her Iron Lance, so she will only get one hit off on this guy. No, so sad. That poor, poor Lance. All it ever did was, like, puncture bad guys. It didn't deserve that. And another missed bolting. Folks, you know, that is something I forgot about. It's actually really useful to have Calm on this map because he will always dodge bolting. Like, Loot is, she's pretty fast. Like, she has a speed of 13, but, you know, bolting can still hit her. So it has like a 32% chance. But Calm, bolting will just straight up never hit him. He is way too fast. Okay, Lance and Sword. Mixing it up a little bit here, but nothing we can't handle. Oh, that's interesting. This guy is fast enough that Ross will not be able to double him. Let's see, how far can bolting reach? Oh yeah, we have plenty of room here. Not a problem at all. So let's go ahead and have Nami finish this guy off. Down goes that soldier. Now there's only one Cavalier left to deal with, that being the sword wielder here. There is a slight problem with the axe wielders being able to follow up and hit Cormag. Well, one of them can. But, you know what? I think it's okay. I think we'll be fine. Like, Cormag, kind of a badass. There is really no question. Like, even with the weapon triangle advantage, there's no way that one axe wielder is going to be able to take him out. It is just not even a possibility. And let's see. Nami's fine, just to get Tethys some experience. Like, here's the thing with Tethys, there is never a reason not to use her dance, because it gets her experience points, and it costs nothing. Like, she doesn't have a weapon that can degrade with use, so there is literally never a reason not to have her dance every single turn. So, it might actually be prudent to get Loot out of there pretty soon, because these Pegasus Knights are going to come for her. And while Loot is a stone-cold badass, I do not think she can take on a whole gaggle of Pegasus Knights all on her own. So we might need to do something like have Tana start drawing boltings instead of Loot. So let's go ahead and run away real fast. And let's see. Pretty much anyone can take this guy out at this point. What does this guy have? He has a javelin. Alright. Well, Amelia, you're kind of slow moving, so let's go ahead and have you take down this guy. Since you can't reach that guy down there. Let's see. Artur's too far away. Maybe up to Franz. Not enough to seal the deal, though. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, can Selena reach? Oh, that's not Selena. Oh yeah, Selena can reach. Actually, that's really bad, because Franz has pretty poor resistance. Yeah. Okay, Tana, we need you to move into range and start tempting Selena. Hopefully she won't just totally nail Franz instead of going after Tana here. But this is actually kind of a bad situation to be in, because... Actually, no. No, she's okay. Yeah, she can come down and finish this guy off. She will be subject to a reprisal from this guy with the killer axe. Actually, that's risky. Let's go ahead and do a save state, just in case. But I think we'll be okay. That is my official prediction, is that we will be fine. Oh, I should have healed her. Oh well. Whoopsie daisy. Whew. Good job dodging that, Tana. That is why you are the man. Even though you're not a man. Or are you? I wonder who Selena's going to bolting. Okay. That is so many Pegasus Knights. Luckily they suck. That is like the one thing I have to say that's... Really, she didn't bolting anyone. I guess she's saving it for a juicier target or something. Okay, Selena. Have it your way. At BK. Wait a minute. I really want to get Tana healed, is the thing. And because I stupidly put Larachel here, she can't reach her. Which is bad. What does this guy have? He has a sword. So actually what I can do is just move Franz down a little bit. Have hang out. Move Tana over. Have her hang out. Move Larachel over here. Have her heal Tana. There we go. Much better. Wait, hang on. Oh, Amelia, you're so slow. So slow. God. Fry him. Yeah. This turned into a bit of a bottleneck here. But that is how the map is designed, so maybe that's intentional. Oops. Okay. Well, Larachel should be fine. This guy, however, needs to get killified. Is this a bandit? No, it's a soldier. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't going to be anyone that just comes up and destroys this village, because that would suck. I like villages. They're the best. Alright, Jarek, why don't you go do something useful, like kill this axe wielder. Holy cow, folks, you see that? 22 damage. Ba-bam! Jarek is actually a really good character. I'm actually thinking he would be a better swords person to have around than Marissa. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really like Myrmidons as a class, but I mean, Jarek is just straight up a better fighter, I think. Like Marissa, not really comparable. That is just my opinion. Okay, hang out over here, Rick Ross. I'm gonna start calling him Rick Ross. Just because I can. What does this guy have? Hand axe. Another one of those, huh? Okay, well, I guess we'll just stick Nami over here then. Oh no. Let's do a save state before I do anything crazy. Or did I already do a save state? I don't even remember. Okay, you know what? Let's play it safe. Let's just move her here. I don't suppose Cormac can come over and nail this mage. Oh my god, not only can he nail him, he can one-shot him. Cormac, I think I love you. Oh no, Cormac! Yes! Ha ha ha! Victory is mine. Also, weapon level increase. Sweet! That was awesome. Cormac, you almost broke my heart there, buddy, but then you made it up. Going after Franz. Not the best idea. Oh, Franz, you're so close to leveling up. All you have to do is, like, get attacked by someone and have them miss. And suddenly you'll realize how to be a better fighter. Just like that. See? See what Ross did there? That's what you have to do, Franz. You just have to have someone attack you. Oh no! No, not my sexy dancer, why? It's okay. Luckily, her heavy body armor managed to deflect the javelin from her vital organs. I'm just gonna guess that she didn't get hit in the midriff. That's all I'm gonna say. So this sucks actually quite a lot. Larachel is in trouble. I need to move her right out of there. Oh man, she doesn't have a vulnerary. That sucks. Okay, first things first. Loot. Please kill this Pegasus Knight for me. Very good. I knew there was a reason I was keeping you around. Okay. Second thing second. We need to kill this other Pegasus Knight. And I think Tana is just the person to do it. I was hoping that wouldn't hit, but I think she'll be okay. And hey, she leveled up, so that's good. Pretty decent. And her weapon level increased. Very nice. I wonder if she can use the spear now. That'd be cool. Okay. Next up, we need to kill this guy. Nice work, Amelia. She's just like, meh, that was easy. Everything's easy for Amelia, because she is a stone-cold badass. Yep. Using the lance. We're taking out this other Pegasus Knight here. Oh man, we are not having luck with the dodging right now. However, we are having luck with the leveling up. Hey, not bad. Wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but all things told, all things considered, I think that was an okay level up. Alright, Ephraim, I want you to... What items do you have? You have a vulnerary. I want you to trade with Larachel here, who does not need to be using an elixir, for goodness sakes. Go to supply. Give the elixir. We do not need to be toting those around right now. Let's just take a little vulnerary here. There we go. And maybe, I don't know, maybe let's also take... Man, we're already like out of iron lances. That's no good. We have one left. That'll last. That'll last us. Let's just take a horse slayer. Just in case we need it. And okay. Larachel, I'd like you to go do some healing, but you You went and got yourself hit by a Pegasus Knight, so actually you just need to use a Vulnerary right now. And I think she's... Yeah, I'm just gonna move her over here. I don't know if she's actually safe from this guy. Okay, he only has a Killer Lance. Oh, dear God. Why did I move her there? Now she's just going to get hit again. Dang it. Oh, well. I tell you, man, these Pegasus Knights are a pain in the tuchus. That's right, I said tuchus. If you don't know what a tuchus is, you should look it up. Down goes that Pegasus Knight. There's one more Pegasus Knight who won't be bugging us. Can we kill this this bowman over here? That'd be kind of nice. Phew. Yes, we can, but Cormag will get swarmed, so probably better not to do that. Cormag, why don't you go just hang out over here for now? And let's see. And Jarek could just manhandle that guy, but I don't know if I'm going to use him. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Ross soften this guy up. And then Jarek can finish him. Let's get Ross a little bit of extra experience points, because why not? Oh my god, Jarek, you're killing me. There we go. See, now it's good that I had Ross soften him up, right? Oh my god, that Pegasus Knight can attack literally everyone. I really should have thought this through a little better. Tethys, you need to go over here, because you are almost dead. And Natasha, you need to go get out of range as well, and heal Tethys. I'm so glad I used a Vulnerary. I'm also really not glad that I moved her there. Of course. Going after the bowman. Blah, blah, blah. Predictable move, computer. Predictable. Oh, come on. That was a 28% chance to hit. Uh-oh. I really hope this doesn't hit. For the love of God! Okay, folks, we are going to return to an earlier save state. What do we have? Save state 5? Okay. Ah, Lasai. Sorry about that. I'm just going to very quickly play through this again and get us back to where we were. I will see you in a second.